You know, each week I keep coming back. I keep thinking that it'll get better, and it just keeps getting worse. Well, hello, fellow communists. Never gonna get used to that name. That's right, the pain won't stop because today we're taking a look at Tadano's reaction to after everything that happened from Manbagi and him staying at the hotel. We've already got a glance at Manbagi's after, effects, and that wasn't really much developed. Just telling Komi-san, the girls, what happened. I'm sorry, what is this? Right, it's a cup of coffee, but what am I sitting it on? Well, it's my one-of-a-kind custom, and you can have one too, custom mommy coaster, which really is just a volume 2 of Domestic Girlfriend that you just scribbled out and put coffee on. And with the holidays around the corner, you never know what last-minute gift you need to get your friends. But back to the subject at hand, it is Tadano's turn to really kind of develop all the thoughts and everything that just happened between Manbagi, her confession almost, and just kind of everything that's going on with her. He gets home, opens the door, and his sister is sitting there waiting, going, "So, have you became a man yet?" And thus the chapter begins, where we're given this big shot of Manbagi, which was, I'm assuming, from Tadano's perspective in the bed, which is it's actually a really pretty shot for somebody who shits on Manbagi a lot. It's a very pretty shot of her. And since she's asleep, you can automatically assume this is a little bit deeper than just a picture. It's Tadano looking at Manbagi as she's asleep, which, if you happen to know, is right after she confessed. So Tadano's sister makes him sit down and just explain everything that happened and spill all the beans of everything. And basically, she's like, okay, so something happened, right? Something had to have happened, right? She's a Gyaru. Like, Gyarus do that kind of shit, that funky, crazy. You did something, didn't you? To which Tadano's like, no, nothing happened. You're fine. It's just, why are you so stereotypical of Gyarus? So on this topic of, Manbagi doing something, Tadano's like, nope, I'm done with this conversation. We're done. I'm it. You got your stuff. We're fun. I'm going to bed. It's been a long day. And then she keeps pestering him like, no, something happened. Like, well, you let me know. I'm your sister. It's fine. Like, you just tell me anything. And then Tadano gets in his bed and says, barrier, and closes the curtains, and then it froze his sister, which is pretty interesting because I didn't know these two shared a room together in the same home. So apparently what they do is they have a rule of, like, if the curtains that keep privacy and they keep, alone time and all that stuff, they just close the curtains and then you cannot bother them. That's like a home safe rule they have. So Tadano does this to be able to, get away from everything. And she can't do anything. She just sits there and is like defeated. So Tadano lays down, and this is the first time he gets to kind of really relax after everything that's happened, after getting home from being left behind and being stuck with Manbagi in a hotel. And now this is where the thought and the process is starting to come together for Tadano. And obviously the first thing that he thinks of is Manbagi confessing in her sleep. So Tadano's like, no, this can't happen. That was totally a different thing. She must have been dreaming about something else. That was totally not it. And then Tadano starts thinking about Manbagi a lot, specifically her evolution throughout the series, because if we remember, she's been around for a while now. Like, we're at what, 269? So Manbagi's been through here, and she's been through a lot, actually. Like, I hate to make this chapter about Manbagi, but kind of have to. We didn't see Komi-san once in this chapter, like once, except for in flashbacks, and even then. So Tadano thinks back of Manbagi, all the things that happened. She stopped with the heavy makeup and the crazy hair, and she just became more of her natural self. And then she became good friends with Komi-san, thus becoming almost her best friend other than Tadano. Then Tadano starts thinking past that, like, all the adventures they had together throughout these chapters. They're going to the beach, the test of faith, the infamous festival where Komi-san looked at Manbagi and Tadano and realized something's going on here. And then Tadano goes back to remember the goldfish chapter where she asked what if he liked somebody, to which he replied, no, not really. The infamous staircase chapters where there's school festival day 1 where there was just so many chapters spent on the staircase. Back to when he was cross-dressing to try to hide from people. He got embarrassed about that. It was pretty funny. And it's like, wait, we went on a date, but it wasn't a real date. And then he was like, well, maybe that was supposed to be a real date. And this is the part where Komi-san comes into play in the memory side. For example, the last time they were thinking about a date on the date, instead of focusing on that little date, he thinks back to Komi-san going, wait, was that a date? But this time, there's nothing stopping. Like, normally I'm joking about there's no developed feelings in this show. There's no evolution. There's no progress of, processing actual thoughts and feelings and whatnot. We just kind of go back to square one. We're not doing that this time. It scares the ever-living fuck out of me. He starts to think back and he's like, wow, everybody really loves Manbagi. And then he goes, there's a slight chance Manbagi might be in love with me. No. He starts saying, no. He's like, I can't do that. And he goes, well, actually, no. Impossible. No. Well, so this is going on inside the curtain where Tadano's like, no, yes, no, maybe, possibly, I don't know what's going on here. But he's fiddling around a lot. So Tadano's sister hears all the ruffling going around inside the curtain, looks from her desk at the bed and goes, okay, that's weird. And then goes to walks out, and then closes the door and is like, well, he is a growing teenage boy, which means, I'm assuming that she thought he was, doing a little bit of the hanky-panky. She thinks he's doing a little, little play on the field there, a little chicken choker 2020, a little five-knuckle shuckle, a little Tommy taking it, the bopping the baloney, the pouring the Kool-Aid, little fappy-wappy, the one-hand commander, the slap of the goat, the soapy massage, if you will, the St. Louis slugger, the California water omelet, the Master Chief. I'm done. That's it. That's all I got. So in conclusion, Tadano is basically knows that Manbagi, I hope they at least go with this because they left him unsure at the very end, but I'm assuming that he knows that Manbagi likes him, which is a very big development thing that we haven't had. Like, we've had the stairwell where, the two girls realize that, okay, I love Tadano, but that can only go so far in the story if the other recipient doesn't know as well. So Tadano has blown off Komi-san's confession because it was during a play, and it was like in his mind, like, okay, that was just the play. It couldn't have been real, but it felt genuine, but that was as far as that went. Manbagi literally just said, I love you. So I've been saying this for a few chapters now. Komi-san has to kind of, pick up the pace a little bit. This is going to put her in drive now. Like, she has to, do something, say something. And I've been saying this thing about receipts for a long time. Normally, there's been these receipts that you cash in Komi-san. For example, if Komi-san does something, then Manbagi gets to do the same, cash in that receipt, and vice versa. And Manbagi has been racking up a lot of big receipts that Komi-san might get to cash in these next 10 chapters. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I'd like to see the interaction between Tadano and Manbagi to see, how that interaction is going to be. If Tadano's going to be like, okay, she likes me, oh god, this is going to be awkward, or if it's going to be, it's fine, whatever. So that'll really prove the point of, shit's actually developing in this story, which is, quite frankly, scary as fuck. So that's where we left off this week. I didn't think there's going to be an actually interesting chapter to do a video on this soon, but it happened. I've been too busy to do a video, so here we are. But it's going to be a little late, so I apologize. But what's going on? What do you think's going to happen with Komi-san and Manbagi and Tadano? Is Komi-san going to step up her game and get in there and have a moment where she confesses? Is the story going to happen to where Komi-san and Tadano are stuck somewhere, or has some big development with each other? I just don't know. I miss the Komi-san and Tadano cuteness. I miss that. I miss the flirting. I miss the embarrassments with each other. I haven't got that in a while. I miss it. I'm kind of scared. Everything's not okay right now, but that's just me. That being said, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon, patreon.com/Dakota Broskie. Thank you guys so much for your patronage. A big shout out to Screaming Angry Wombat, Sis, Payne Paget, Lee Watts, Zero Infinities, Kakashley, Colin Comber, Douglas Whitaker, Comer F. Von Gardner, Noah Howard, and Fabian Winland. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. For those of you who know, I've been doing a lot of editing recently for a lot of channels. I've been doing a couple of videos for Joey. I do Sydney still. I do Anime Uproar. Sometimes Nux, which is Nux. Hoops and hip hop all day. I work for a lot of channels now. It's fucking crazy. In order to keep my focus on their channel, my work, there, I still want to make videos, but I still want to make, these people happy, their viewers happy, and do the best I can for their videos. But at the same time, I really want to do my own stuff too. And this Patreon and the video support, the watching the videos, the clicking the like button, the commenting, helps my channel grow, and for me to be able to afford an editor, which actually helps out tremendously. I would record this video and I would sit on it for 2 weeks before I could even touch it. So thank you guys so much. It really, really does mean a lot to me. So with that being said, my name is Dakota Broskie. Take care. I love you guys, and Get you one of these. All right, bye.